from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today we are back with another craft room organization video. So I decided to start the organization half off, that I would just dive right into paper since it's one of my biggest categories. I have been doing things a little bit different. Y'all saw that I decluttered a lot of paper. I have books, and I have single sheets, and then I have my kits, which I'll be honest with you, I haven't even decluttered yet. I know a lot of it's not going to be going, but I haven't even went through them, but I am going to change them over. I am kind of in the middle of it. I'm filming this video all over the place. I've filmed doing this and filmed doing that, so now I'm going to come back and try to put it together for y'all. But I will insert a clip here of how I store my paper. You guys have saw this before whenever we were decluttering, but I have decided to change up how I store my single sheet paper, and I'm thinking about tearing some of my books down. I don't really know yet. I know that I am going to tear some of my books down, and I'm thinking really hard about doing them all, but I have found that when I craft, I grab a book or a kit that is already done. You know, like my Close to My Hearts or whatever. I still have them in the envelopes. But I found that I grab a book first, and I think that's just because it has all the paper that matches, that's already coordinated together. I can just pick a few of the papers out of it, and it's done. Versus having all my single sheet paper, which I love. I was gifted a lot of it. I honestly don't buy a lot of single sheets, but I have gathered it up over the years, and I don't know if y'all can really see, but this is all I have left. I have this, and I have this. Which it's a lot. This is still a big area. It would probably be 3/4 of a cube. But this is all of my single sheet paper that I have left. I got rid of all the rest. And I decided to change it up and organize a different way using these sleeves. Now, I got the sleeves off of Temu. Excuse me, I'm still recovering. I'm feeling better though. But I got these sleeves off of Temu. I didn't know if they would work or if I would like them or whatever, but I got them. Actually ended up getting 2 different styles, and they actually have the exact same ones on Amazon. Let me just grab one of each out so that we're not crinkling up paper the whole time. Okay, so there's 2 different kinds of styles that I got, and I didn't know they were different. I ordered one set, and these were cheap. I'll try to remember to pop the price up on the screen. Of course, it changes whether they have stuff or not. But I really like this one, and I didn't know it. I didn't realize it until I actually pulled it out and started messing with it. But they also come with the little tab. They have tabs on them. And they also have the stickers to put on here to label. Now, these ones, they are, I have to say, they are heavy duty. Which is surprising to me. I mean, the quality is excellent. And these have like a little, I guess they call them gussets, where pretty much it opens up. And this one is supposed to fit 100 sheets of paper in it. So, pretty much they expand. And So I organized, I went through my paper. You'll see that in a minute. I will pop it up there. I did film some of it, how I was doing it. And it holds really good. Like this one's all my red. And I just made really quick decisions on things. Whether it was all red or not. If I looked at a color and I saw that color first, that's where I put it. So like this one has a lot of green, but the red ladybugs is what stands out to me. So I would jump for this first. Now, usually I organize by theme because that's why my kits work so good for me. I can just grab one. It's all coordinated. It's in that theme. So I am keeping the ones that is themed. I've done piled stuff on them. Together. Let me pull one out here. So I did have some papers that couldn't just be in. If it had like dots or chevrons or, you know, like you saw the ladybugs, just generalized stuff, I put it all together in one color because I've already not even been using this paper really. So I feel like if I just go by color wise, I'll be more apt to say, okay, I want to do something with red, and then pull this out, and then I will look through all the papers in here and be like, oh yeah, well, I could use this, and I can use this, and go from there, and maybe use it more. Now, if it doesn't work, I will reassess, probably in about 6 months. I will reassess and say, okay, is this working? Am I actually using this more with it this way? Because organization is never one and done, ever. And I'm hoping that you guys took the quiz from Clutterbug to find out what type of bug you are so that you can figure out what works for you on how to organize. So, let me show you guys, I use on these that I did by color, I did use these that have the gussets in them so they could expand to hold all of it because I have, you know, doing it color-wise, you're going to need more space because there's more paper. But for these themed ones, like this one is birthday, and I didn't have but a few sheets of birthday paper, but I didn't want to just throw it in by color. But these ones are just birthday specific. It has candles. It has party hats. I ended up having one that's specifically baby. A lot of the paper, you couldn't use it on anything else because it literally says baby on it. Like, literally. And then this one is a collection that all came together that I got in a mystery box at a retreat one time, and it's literally all the same collection, so I just stuck all of it in here together. So for these that are like this, that I only had a few of, and I didn't need like the really wide sleeves, I got these from Temu, and like I said, I did not originally know that they were different. I thought I was ordering the same thing. But I think these that expands came in a 20 or a 30 pack, I do believe. And these sleeves comes in a 50. Now they have this little place here so that it's easy to get your finger in and open them up. But they are also super heavy duty. And I think on Amazon, this one says it holds 50 or 60 sheets of paper, of single sheet paper. So that'll be plenty for any themes that I have. So like I said, if it's still available on Temu, I get no kickbacks if you buy from Temu. I don't order as much on there, but this was a great deal because when I price these on Amazon, they are a lot more. So, that's what I did for that. Now, like I was saying, I hope you took the quiz to find out what type of bug you are. I am a bee, so I want to see some of my stuff, but I like it tucked away so that I'm not looking at it. And I keep it in broad categories. And so that's kind of what this is. Like I said, you could break this down even more depending on how you organize with your brain and what you would think of. You could break this down into smaller categories. You could do red dots, red stripes, and put them all in separate sleeves. You know, bugs, and put ladybugs and butterflies and all those things together. It really is just about how you organize. And if you think of something, where does your brain go first? That's where you should put it. Like, I did these by color, whatever, whenever I looked at it, whatever color was most dominant to my eyes, that's where I put it. But you could do the same thing with themes. You could organize totally different ways. A lot of people keep them in iris cases. I do have a couple of photos to put up. I asked for help over on my YouTube channel if anyone would be willing to submit pictures to be put on here. And of course, there will be credit on the photos on who they belong to. So, a couple of them do have YouTube channels. And so I would like to say go over and check them out and show them some love. The links will all be below. Let's see if I can pull my paper out here. Okay, so I have Donna Madero. She identifies as a ladybug on the quiz. And you can see here her photos of how she has her paper stored. And she said that it works really good for her. And then we have Peggy Morgan. And she said that she is a bee. And you can see how her paper storage works. And then we have Lisa Cuneo scrapbooking. And she is a butterfly. And you can see how she has her paper stored. And then we have Gmal Barnes. So, Gmal. I don't know if that's supposed to be an abbreviation for grandma or if you're actually called Gmal, but I kind of wish I would have been thinking to be called Gmal, because I never wanted to be called grandma, but I'm called Nana, but I like Gmal. Okay, so anyways, Gmal is a bee, and she has been redoing her whole craft room, so you're going to be seeing lots of upcoming pictures of her stuff. So this is how she has set up her paper storage area. And then we have Nicole McKinney. She identifies as a bee. And you can see how she has her area set up. I'm not sure if the video clip will pop here or not, because we've been having difficulty.
So my paper is all sorted into 12 by 12 boxes, and this is so that I can go ahead and keep it either in my closet or where I'm working. And this is in my master bathroom. You see here's my current setup. This is the box I'm currently working out of. This one here has a brand, so it's minty. This one here is obvious, you know, and then we have just random one sheets. This is just all kinds of different ones. This one here I have in manufacturer kits, and I keep the embellishments with them. This right here, this right here, this right here, and this right here are all my stash. And these are the ones that I buy immediately to use them up. And then here I have the cardstock. Here I have Christmas paper. Here I have next month's kit. This is everything that I'm buying this month that I'm going to use next month. And sometimes I'll put stuff in there that I'm like, oh, well, you know, next month I'm going to be doing Halloween. So I'll put Halloween stuff in there that I will pull out of some of my stash stuff. And then up here is foundations. And this only has black cardstock, white cardstock, and probably any kind of specialty papers like vellum. Okay.
But she scrapbooks in her master bathroom. So it always amazes me what she can do in such a small space with all her things and how she has thought it out and organized. So I think that is going to be it. I hope that you guys are joining me on this journey. Okay, so you can see that I've kind of just been making quick decisions here. Whenever I look at the paper, unless it was super themed, I just am sorting it by color now. And like I said, unless it was super themed, like this is like fall. This one's very much spring. 4th of July, and Valentine's, animal print, birthday, baby. I gave those their own little sleeves, but in general, this is all of my single sheet paper that I have not really been using at all. So I think this is going to work good, and now that I've put my hands on it again, because I went through it and decluttered, and now that I went back through again and put my hands on it, I see a lot of papers. I'm like, ooh, that looks good together. I want to use that. I'm inspired. I want to create like right now. So take and you have to figure out what works for you. And so these are just big, broad categories. Depending on what style bug you are, you could break it down even more. You know, you could go through the blues, and you could do dark blues by themselves and teals by themselves, and, you know, separate out the shades of red or pink or whatever. But I'm not going to do that. This one's just general, and some of these, I have a lot of pink. I might have to combine it into two. But all of these aren't necessarily like just that color. Like I have this one in blue, but it has, you can see a lot of white. And then with this one, I put it in here because when I look at it, it has dark blue and light blue. So I see blue first. And so if I wanted blue or something like that, that's where I would look. Like that's where my brain thinks to take me first. So I have just been, as you saw, sorting. And I just put them in rainbow order. I have one for each color. I have red, and then I have pink. I have orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white, black, black and gray are together, and then I have brown. And so I think this is going to work out. And since these protectors have the gusset in them to expand, you can hold like 100 sheets of paper. So I think this is going to work out well. They stack good. They stand up well. And so we will see how it works out. All right, guys. So I'm not done, but I'm going to embrace the good enough, not perfect, that I told y'all about in yesterday's video. So, I was able to clean a whole space, a whole shelf off, just by going through my single sheets of paper. I also ended up breaking down some of my paper pads that was almost done, or was just like the color ones, you know, that has like patterns with all the different colors in it. I broke all those down and I put them in envelopes, and I'll just grab one. Like this one's purple. I just made quick decisions on them. They fit great in these folders that also expand. And I'll try to remember to post the link if it's still available. But pretty much this is just all shades of purple. So if I decide I want purple, I can just grab this and pull it out. This is all pattern paper. My cardstock is in my tower. It's always been there, just the Rubbermaid things from Walmart, which you can see in my room tour. They're easy to flip through. I still need to add tabs. They do come with tabs, so I can put the little tabs on there to label them. These I will probably... Uh-oh, I knocked stuff over. You can see they have the little place for the tab on these ones that expands. And I'll probably end up laying them on their side and putting the tab so I can just see what all of them are and be able to flip through and grab. But like I said, I have worked on this all day. It was way more than 10 minutes. This was literally an all-day thing. But this is all the books that I have left. Just this one shelf. And if you remember, I had 3. And... or I had 3 things of paper, but now I have it all combined to there in this, and that's it, and it feels great. So I'm wondering what I can put on this shelf. Of course, I still have my 8.5 by 11 paper up there. I need to organize by color a little bit better. I still have my mini paper pads, and I still have my paper kits to do. And I'm thinking, I love this so much, and I have them in bins under my table. Either I want to do something to add wheels to the bottom of my bins so that I can roll them back and forth, or I may put them in these sleeves because I still have quite a bit left, because it was a 50 pack of the thinner ones. Well, they held like 60 sheets, but that's still a lot of paper for each one. I still have quite a bit of those left, and I could do all my kits and put my kits here so that all my paper is in one spot, which would be great. But I don't know yet. So, this video has been all over the place, but I hope that you guys are inspired and that you are working toward organizing for what works for you. We are all different and unique, and so are our organizational styles, and I am just excited to be getting this done and be able to sit down and play in a clean place surrounded by all the things I love at the end of this month. Okay, and also, because I forgot to add, while you have everything out already, because you're reorganizing and moving stuff around and cleaning, actually clean your stuff. Wipe down your shelves. Wipe down your containers. Just while you're going and working in that area, in the end, everything will be super clean when you're done. And I wanted to show you guys, I emptied all of these and these that all hold my 12 by 12 paper. That's what was on all these shelves. So now I've emptied all of this out. I'm not going to get rid of it because, at least not for a while, until I can live with this and see if it's going to work for me, because I may have to switch back. It's been known to happen. But that's the beauty of it. You can try things out and see what actually works. Think about how you craft. And I like to flip through my kits. And I get stuff done quickly because I can just flip through and pull something out. So I think this is going to work great, that I can still flip through on here and see what I got and just pull that. And I was going to show you guys, this is just from me tearing down paper pads. This is the trash from me just tearing down paper pads, and I put my basic gray that I have in sleeves and took it out of the bags. Look at the basic gray logo, y'all. I love it. I need to stop hoarding it, but you can see that I have all this trash just from that. Is that not crazy? So, I hope that you guys have got a lot accomplished too and are feeling great about what you're letting go of. So, I just want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you find this helpful. I hope that you are inspired to organize your own paper. And leave me a comment and let me know what's working for you. And until next time, bye y'all.